Diane, thanks so much for meeting with me today.
Oh, you're fine. Thank you, Chrissy. It's always a pleasure to meet with you.
Okay. Well, we have about 5 minutes today, and the thing that I really want us to talk about is this corrective instruction action plan.
Okay.
Have
Am
you-
I in trouble?
Oh, we're going to talk about how we can help all students be successful. No one's in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you taken a look at the CIAP, as we call it, the Corrective Instruction Action Plan?
No, I don't have time for that. You know, I'm satisfied with what I do in the classroom.
Okay. Well, the reason I like the Corrective Instruction Action Plan is because it really gives the power to you as the teacher to make changes so that all students can be successful. And it really kind of helps you pinpoint exactly what it is that you can do to make those changes.
Well, everyone knows it's the kids. You know, it's this population that we have. They don't want to learn. I mean, come on. We all know that. Don't you know that, Chrissy?
I think that this might be something we disagree about. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you mean, that the kids don't want to learn?
Well, you know, if they wanted to learn, they would put up their cell phones and they would quit playing around. I mean, because it can't be my content. I mean, I've been teaching this way for many years, and I like the way I teach. I don't think I should change it, so it's got to be the kids. You know, the ones who want to learn sit in the front and they learn. And the others who don't want to learn, they don't want to learn anyway, because they don't have the ability anyway. I know that sounds harsh, but I'm just being real.
When you say they don't have the ability, I'm just going to ask you really directly, do you think they can't learn? Those kids cannot learn?
I'm saying that they probably have some ability, but they probably don't want to learn. They'd rather just be on their cell phones and play around, is what I think.
And it's based on because they play around in your class?
Yeah.
I want you maybe to think about, because it feels like it sometimes doesn't feel very good to you when they do that.
You know what? I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
It doesn't, but you know, I'm the teacher. I have to be strong, and I can't show that. But no, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't.
Let's go on like a magical journey to the end of this year.
Okay.
And at the end of this year, you have had an amazing year. So maybe not the year that you feel like you're experiencing now, where it feels a little disappointing and kids aren't acting the way you want them to. But at the end of this magical year, all of your students have achieved. When we look at this corrective instruction action plan, there's really nothing to say because all students are advanced. What has been different in your class? What have you done differently to help them get there?
I don't know, because I think what I'm doing now works, at least for the 5 or 6 who want to learn. I think the lesson is engaging. I think it's interesting. But, you know, if it was an ideal year, I would like to have all 30 of my kids passing the assessment. But I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. That's why I don't even look at the assessments.
Does it feel discouraging? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but that's what it seems like.
Yeah,
it feels.
It is discouraging, somewhat, you know. But it's got to be the kids. It's got to be. It's their fault, you know, because they're loud. They're distracted. You know, It's got to be them.
You know, I think that like students are very powerful, but I think you're more powerful.
You think so?
I do. I think that as the teacher, you make the weather in that classroom. And I think that you are capable of having more than 5 or 6 students pass your assessments.
Why do you think that?
As you mentioned, you have been a teacher for many years. And throughout your years, you have had more than 5 or 6 in each class passing. So you've experienced success in the past.
That's true.
And so I believe that you are capable of helping more than just those 5 or 6 this year as well.
Well, what do you think I should do differently?
That's what we're here to talk about. This action plan, it's not just a piece of paper to fill out. We use it because it lets us look, instead of just being like, oh, it's just so bad, what can anybody do? It actually allows us to see that there are specific things that we could do to make changes to help students understand better this content.
You know what? In my heart's desire, I'm glad you mentioned that. I would like to do better because I know Miss Ashley, her kids, my kids that don't do well in my class do well in her class. And I've always wanted to do better, but I really didn't know how I could do that. So I would. Okay.
I'm really glad we